The 50 advised, Capitol Police 1 advised they're trying to breach and get to the Capitol.
While this building was under attack on January the 6th, what was Donald Trump doing? The question at the heart of this committee's investigation. Now on primetime television, this hearing laid out what was happening inside the White House.
President Trump did not fail to act during the 187 minutes between leaving the ellipse and telling the mob to go home. He chose not to act.
This committee revealed new evidence of Trump's inaction as he watched the riot unfold on television from the West Wing. At 2:13, protesters started kicking in the windows of the Capitol building. Shortly after, we see the Vice President, Mike Pence, being evacuated to safety by the Secret Service. Their radio recordings reveal a sense of panic.
If we lose any more time, we may lose the ability to leave. So if we're going to leave, we need to do it now.
One White House security official described anonymously how at this point, staffers were beginning to fear for their lives.
A lot of very personal calls over the radio. There were calls to say goodbye to family members, so on and so forth.
The mob's anger was directed at the vice president, but Donald Trump does not call on them to stop. Instead, he tweets, Mike Pence didn't have the courage to do what should be done. Then Deputy Press Secretary Sarah Matthews gave unparalleled insight into the president's reluctance to call off the mob.
The president did not want to include any sort of mention of peace in that tweet. And it wasn't until Ivanka Trump suggested the phrase, "stay peaceful," that he finally agreed to include it. To me, his refusal to act and call off the mob that day and his refusal to condemn the violence was indefensible.
A day later, the agonizing and denial continued. The hearing shown outtakes of Donald Trump's video message from January the 7th.
Whenever you're ready, sir.
My only goal was to ensure the integrity of the vote. Congress has certified the results. I don't want to say the election's over. I just want to say Congress has certified the results without saying the election's over, okay?
Dramatic testimony of a desperate president on one of the most extraordinary days in American history. Sally Lockwood, Sky News, Washington.